Well, I'm gonna go with a Japanese film, which I really love this film. It's a in the 60s there were these Amicus films that were like anthology. I always loved that, where you watch a movie and it's like maybe three or four, maybe five short films strung together with a theme. And there's a Japanese film from 1964 called Kwaidan that is a Japanese anthology horror film, and it's got this mood to it. It's so moody. It's got that Japanese vibe to it, of course, because these are folk tales. They're based on Japanese folk tales, and the stories are not, obviously they're not like American or British horror short stories, but they still have the impact. They still have the mood and the creepiness and the creepy twist ending type thing. But the stories are, Japanese folk tales. There's one about like a swordsman guy who feels like he wants to raise his status, but his wife is kind of a peasant and they live a kind of peasant lifestyle. So he manages somehow to marry a wealthy woman so that he can raise up his status, but then realizes, after years or whatever, he wants to, he misses his wife, his, honest, hardworking wife who he actually loved, so he goes back to her all these years later. And there's this creepy moment where he goes back and she's still there. Exactly. Everything is the same. And yet things seem older, but she's still there, sort of like washing clothes. And there is another level of creep. I don't want to give anything away, but it's that kind of like that is one of those moments of like all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. When you're expecting her to be mad at him, she's married again, she's not there anymore, but she's still there, and she's still like washing clothes in a bucket. There's the one where you've seen in the picture where to protect yourself from demons, you cover yourself with prayers, and you've seen this thing, but the demon comes and kills you, right? But the guy covers himself, he protects himself with all these prayers. He writes the prayers all over him in ink or tattoos or something, but he forgets to do his ear. Oops. And there's short stories like that. And then there's one called In a Cup of Tea, one of the stories. Another one, the woman of the snow. They're great stories, and they're really beautifully shot.